From the halftime show to the commercials, there are so many reasons to watch Sunday night. And for more on the cultural impact of the Super Bowl, we're joined by Dr. Marcus Collins. Good morning, Marcus.
Good morning. Good to see you all again.
All right, it's good to see you. Plain and simple, Marcus, you're an expert on this. I think they're saying, a billion people will end up seeing a piece of the Super Bowl. Why is this such a cultural phenomenon in 2024?
Because it's the biggest media moment in the country. It's the one time that a third of the country is watching the exact same thing at the exact same time, which allows for us to be more social. It's a social moment. We're watching shoulder to shoulder, which gives us opportunity to come together. And when we go to work, or we go to our respective places on Monday morning, we have a common thing to talk about. And there's not a lot of those moments throughout the year where we all sort of experience a thing at the same time. I mean, back in the day, we had like the MASH finale, which was massively huge, but it provides this moment for us to be communal, to be social. And that's a powerful thing for humans.
Yeah, and you talk about the cultural impact and on us being shoulder to shoulder and watching this kind of as a community. What do you think some of the standout moments are going to be this year? Or what do you look for?
I think it's always the halftime show. Halftime it's like another quarter of the game, right? People really tune in for it. It's a massive undertaking. But then advertising, and then I'm a little biased because I spent a lot of my career in advertising, but we know that's a part of the show. That's a part of the experience. When ads are usually a moment where people break out to go, refill their beverage, to go to the restroom. But this is a standing captive moment that people want to know what the ads are saying. The people who even watch football, who watch the game just for the ads. And of course, we'd be remiss not to mention one Taylor Swift, who was supposed to be
I was waiting
in
for
the
that.
audience.
Yeah.
Was be in the audience. It's going to be a part of the viewing occasion. The thing is, these things, the game, the ads, potentially Taylor, they all become currency for storytelling. They become a reason for us to talk, a reason for us to be in discourse with our people. And as social animals, we crave this. We're wired for it. So the Super Bowl just gives us all the things we need in a lot of ways.
Everyone's so excited to see Taylor Swift at the game. It's not like we can't see her
Exciting,
anywhere
right?
else. That's right. Hey, let's drill down on the ads a little bit here, Marcus. Now, some of the traditional companies that have advertised, like the car companies, are backing off the ads this year. What kind of ads are we going to see this year from what kind of companies, and which ones are kind of taking a pass this year because of costs or something else?
Well, like you said, we saw Auto is sitting back on this one, and I'd arguably say because I'm not sure if they have a new story to tell. In many ways, like EV was a big push last year for GM, for instance, but I don't know if there's a new chapter in that story. So the $7 million investment for the 30 seconds may not be quote unquote worth it if you don't have a new story to tell. You see folks like Reese's, who's normally there, tend to take a step back this year. We got Budweiser coming back. It's a normal mainstay. A lot of the sort of snacks will be there, like the Doritos of the world. A lot of delivery, like DoorDash, Uber Eats. We've seen them in the past have a big footprint this year in previous Super Bowls. We expect the same thing this year. I think if anything, not only will we see some common brands, but we're going to see sort of a lighthearted Super Bowl this year with regards to ads. Not big, sappy sort of manifestos that are having a commentary on the social discourse. Instead, they're going to be lighthearted things that are going to be humorous in nature more than anything else, I think.
Perfect for a game.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've seen some of those teases. Are you surprised at all by anything you've seen so far?
No, nothing has shocked me yet. I mean, we see a lot of celebrities, which is be expected. Celebrities add an additional media weight to the 30 seconds that they buy, these ads buy. But not only that, they also provide context. So it seems to be what we expect. There's some brands that are holding it close to the vest. They're not showing their ads early to get more bang out from their buck. So which says to me that maybe they're expecting this to be pretty massive. I think the DoorDash ad is pretty interesting in that they're going to dash one person everything that's advertised during the Super Bowl, whether it's Doritos, whether it's a car. I don't know what they'll do with Verizon. I'm not sure, but that's a pretty interesting thing. They're moving this to be more than just a 30-second spot to be an activation to give it a bit more oomph, which can be really powerful.
Yeah, that's quite a technique there. I like that. Thinking outside of the box. All right. Marcus, let's talk about the Super Bowl being in Las Vegas. The Super Bowl is always a huge event, but it seems like this year, because it's in Vegas, it's got a little more hype just because of the location. Talk about that and how big of an effect the Vegas effect's having rather than if it was like in Indianapolis, let's say.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting because Vegas is such an entertainment destination. Not only that, but like Vegas is synonymous with gambling, with gaming. And one would think that, a game like the NFL that's trying to keep its purity, for it to be so close to gaming goes, wow, like maybe, it's softening its stance. Not only that, you see advertisers like FanDuel be a part of the mix, which says to me that maybe we're changing our perspective on what it means for sports gaming and the actual game. It also makes for an amazing lightning rod of a destination for people to go to. It's like I could go to Vegas, do all these other things that are typical and normal in Vegas, and then cap it off with this climax that is the Super Bowl. It makes for a really, really awesome trip.
Yeah, what a great backdrop for sure. All right, our thanks to Dr. Marcus Collins for joining us this morning. We always appreciate your insight, and we know you'll be watching.